so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. This is Thoughts for Rent. Realtors keeping it real. I'm Max Zerflew with the McKenna team at Keller Williams and McKenna Property Management. And this is
Jenni McKenna with McKenna Property Management.
Wow, your last name is McKenna, and that's the name of the company. You must be important.
Owner broker, baby.
Welcome to our podcast, Realtors Keeping It Real, Thoughts for Rent, things that we talk about amongst ourselves or in the office or out and about around town. We like to bring those to you and, get some input from you on them and also just discuss them so we can kind of get a good perspective. And today we are looking at talking about motivation.
Yes, I love motivation, by the way.
Don't I know it?
Motivation, in my mind, is just really another word for focus and clarity.
Focus and clarity. Beautiful.
Yes.
You're more motivated than me, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Huh.
Definitely. We could get into detail on that, but it'd be a whole different podcast.
I've been around the Keller Williams system for years. I've been around you for years. You set goals, you write them down, you follow them, you want to achieve them.
I accomplish them.
Before I met you, I don't even think I had ever heard the word goal. But now I'm in a world with Keller Williams and trying to get you to focus on what you need to focus on, living with you. I get it, but I don't have a true understanding of what really motivates people. You know what I mean?
Well, and I think that it really just comes down to, as Keller Williams talks about, Keller Williams Realty, you have to find your why. So the why is what gets you out of bed. So somebody asked me, did you get into real estate and then property management because of the money? Mm-hmm. And I mean, I love money. Don't get me wrong. Money is beautiful. I love
money.
I love going out and buying my Louis purses and being able to go on vacation to Jamaica and things of that. Money is great. And I'm not saying that that's not a motivating factor. However, the why of why I get out of bed is not about money. So it's about changing people's lives. So being able to have a company, McKenna Property Management, where we can bring people in as a team member, have them set goals for themselves and watch those goals get accomplished and see their lives change. That's what makes me excited. And so that why is a big enough why in my world that it motivates me to get out of bed, get to work, and continue the company progressing successfully.
Why and how does it motivate you? Everybody can have a big why. I got a big why.
What's your why?
My big why is I just want to travel with you and with our family and enjoy life. And I know in order to do that, you have to fund that. The purpose of money is to fund a great life.
Amen.
And to help people and, give back, obviously. But you and I, we both have whys. But somehow your reaction to that why and your attention to that why is stronger than mine and other people, I feel.
Well, I think...
Explain yourself, Jennifer.
I think it is similar to the Kentucky Derby is coming up here pretty soon.
Okay.
And I like to think that I am like the horse in the Kentucky Derby. When I go to work, I have blinders on. I don't get distracted. If I decide that we're going to call 3 people, write 7 emails, make sure my thank you notes are done, those are what I do. I stay focused and I've got clarity on it. And I know that if I do those things, there's a little burst of adrenaline that gets through me. And then that triggers another event. And then that triggers another event. And that's how I stay motivated. So I am like the Kentucky Derby horse that starts off with the blinders on, and I do my best not to get distracted when I'm running.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're getting to the root question though, which is why, how, you know what I mean? I mean, if I wanted, say $1 million so I could fund 2 years of great travel or whatever, if I knew that, then why can't I put the blinders on and be as focused as you are? Because we know I'm not. So how is it that you're able to do that? What is it, internal? Is it something you learned? Something you were taught?
You know what? It might have been because of my past athletic background, being a figure skater.
Mm-hmm.
It could be because when you are at a young age, started at 8, and when you're at a young age and you have to pass all of the badges, is what they were called, and you had to be on the ice for so long because your parents were paying for ice time, and then you had a coach there watching you, developing your skills. It's a natural progression into adulthood that you figure out what you want and then you figure out how to go get it. And let me tell you, I had the hot chocolate talk.
I have a headache.
But the hot chocolate talk was when my dad saw me standing on the boards one time in the ice rink, and I wasn't out skating. I was taking a break. I was taking
You
a
talk
rest.
about the famous Tim McKenna?
Tim McKenna, the
And
one
by
who
boards,
started this whole thing.
You're standing on the boards? What does
I
this
was
mean?
standing on the boards, just the side of the board. It's
Like
kind
leaning against it?
Yeah, I
Is
was
that what
just
it is?
leaning against it
Okay.
because I was taking a break.
Okay.
My dad walks in. He pulls me over. He takes me off the ice. We sit down in this little corner, and he says, "You want a hot chocolate?" I said, "Sure, I want a hot chocolate. That's like a bonus, right?" And as I'm drinking the hot chocolate, because I had those little old-fashioned hot chocolate machines, he said, "I am not going to pay the amount of money that we pay for ice time for you to sit and stand on the board. You need to make a decision right now. Do you want to just skate on the weekends and have fun? Great. But if you want to be a competitive skater, you need to get out there. You need to do it. You need to stay focused. You need to listen to your coaches, and you need to put the work in, period." And that resonated with me. And that was a practice that I started in my ice skating career that has obviously trickled into my professional career.
Well, that's great. Good job, Tim, I guess. But I also know that some kids might hear that and go, whatever, and not change at all. Like, we got children. You and I have 3 children. We got the people that work here with us, work underneath us, work for us, work with us, that don't share in that level of motivation, probably. Would you agree?
I would agree. However, I do think...
You say however a lot, by the way. Do you know that however is just but in a tuxedo?
Yeah, but I happen to like tuxedos.
Do you know that when you have but in a sentence, everything that's said after but is forgotten. Everything that's said before but is forgotten.
I've heard that.
You know, I love your dress and your boots are so cute today, but you forgot the good stuff. So I'm just saying.
Should we use the word and?
And is a good
Instead
replacement to
of
but, yes.
Or use and instead of however?
Remember, no ifs, ends, or buts. Oh, no. Sorry. That was
a billboard here in
That
Las
was a
Vegas.
billboard.
I know what you were talking about.
Okay, go ahead. Where were we at?
What I was saying is the team members that are on our team, I really work one-on-one with them to create goals that they will feel motivated to achieve, whether it is something that is in their personal life, something that will enhance in their department here at the company, or finances as far as wanting to buy a house or whatever it is. And that is part of my why. So I have to go back to, you have to find your why. You just haven't found your why. You said...
I got my why.
What is your why?
I told you already.
Yeah, it's to go on vacations, right?
Travel.
Okay, so let me ask you, Max, be honest about this. If we booked a Sandals Resort vacation to St. Vincent and you told yourself that you were not going to go if you could not pay it off by a certain time, so many closings, whatever that number is that you decided needed to be.
Okay.
Would you really not book it?
No, I'd book it.
I know you would book it. So your why is not the why.
But we book it and then you get it paid off. Work to get it paid off.
But what I'm saying is, if your why is to travel and you said, I need to go out and sell so many houses before I go to St. Vincent, that would be a solid why.
Before I booked it, you?
Before you paid the final amount.
Okay.
You could book it and put it on your screensaver and keep yourself motivated and keep the clarity there, stay focused on it.
A dream board.
Dream board. Whatever you want to do. But
stuff.
if all of a sudden it is the time You need to write that check, whatever it is,
Beautiful.
send it over. And you did not close that many houses that you said you were going to close.
Mhm.
You should not continue with that trip. And I know you, and you would still continue with the trip.
We'll figure it out.
That's not the why then.
Well, I'm approaching 60.
Well, that's great.
And I don't know my why.
Well, that's the thing. I think people think they know their why, and they don't know their why. If they really knew their why, they would be motivated.
How do you get people to know their why?
That's a good question.
How have you been married to me for almost 32 years and you haven't pushed me to know my why?
Oh, I've pushed him. He just doesn't listen to me. I've pushed him.
Did you say something? What happened?
Exactly.
Well,
no, I know for a fact my why is what it is because of the feeling, the energy, and just just everything that gets ignited in me when I watch someone that is in my sphere, which is a lot of the team members here at McKenna Property Management, when they accomplish what they say they want to accomplish. There is a high that I get from that there's nothing else that can
endorphins
get
in,
to
When
me.
that happens, you get excited.
I do.
I'm sure, yeah.
And it's more than just the physical. I can cry. I mean, I literally get so excited that I will tear up and be as excited for them. And it wasn't even my goal.
Okay.
So somehow that is how my DNA works. But I think that there are ways that you can figure out, go back in history and say, when is it that you were so excited and happy and jazzed about something? Figure out what that is and then translate it into how that can be a why.
Mm.
You say it's travel. I don't think it is.
Yeah, well, good. Great. I don't have a why now.
Well, I think you can
I feel
figure
shittier
out
than I did
why.
10 minutes ago. What the hell?
I would say,
Can we say that on this podcast? Probably not.
I would say
guys. Beep.
Max's why, because
You
I've
think
lived
you know
with
it?
you for 31 years.
Uh-oh.
Max's why is his family. You would do anything for them.
Does that make it my why, though?
It's your why. And now what you need to do is you need to make your why something that gets into motivation.
Well, when you were talking earlier about what makes me really excited, and I was thinking, well, I can't get married again, even though that was the most exciting day.
Oh, thank you.
And I probably can't have any more kids. No more of those.
Kids.
So those things really...
Not if it's with me.
Yeah, well, that's it. But those are things that really excited me. So maybe family is my big thing. And I get excited about Thanksgiving, and I love traveling, planning trips with the kids. And so maybe that is. Maybe that is. Literally, though, I have on my desk, my big why is to travel and spend time with my family. That's what it says.
Guys, I could have told him this 31 years ago.
I got a thing on my desk that says it.
Yes. Well, you need to now take that why, and you need to make sure that it keeps you motivated. That means you need to decide, what is it about your family that you want to accomplish? And then boom, you create little small goals to get there.
Sounds like a lake house. Okay, here we go.
Hey, I'm okay with the lake house. But I mean, that's funny that you just now kind of figured out what really truly ignites you.
Well, I don't know if I just figured, like I said, I've had a plaque on my desk that said that for the past 3 or 4 years. So I knew it was family, but earlier when you asked me, I panicked and just said travel, but it's travel with family.
Exactly. It's travel with family. It's holiday with family. It's laughing with family. It's boating with family.
What'd you say?
Boating.
Okay.
So it's all those things that are what make you eternally happy. So now what you need to do is plan a trip and want to bring the family. And,
I get that. We're already doing that.
And then hold yourself to a couple of these monumental things that you need to do in order to accomplish it. And then it's much easier to get out of bed. You're going to be really excited every time you hit those moments of step 1, step 2, step 3, and that's going to keep you going.
I like it. What'll keep me going also is probably losing some weight. I'm looking at this. We see ourselves here in this camera, and I'm not liking. So, sorry, I went off topic there for a second. But
you sure did.
If I'm going to travel and spend time with my family, by the way, can we say we're going to have a grandchild soon?
Sure.
We're going to have a grandchild soon. We just found that out. And if I'm going to chase that little guy around or little girl around, whatever.
It's going to be a little girl. We just found that out too.
Yeah, you're right. And when I said guy, I knew it was wrong, but I kind of chased over it, but you threw me under the bus. So thanks a lot.
That's my job.
If I'm going to chase this kid around and the ones to follow, I better get in shape, huh?
Absolutely. So that could be something that you set as your why, to be with your family, to run around the little grandbaby. And now you can put that into small little goals, and you'll wake up in a year and you'll be like, holy crap, I'm 50 pounds less.
I love it.
Motivation.
I love it now. So I have a good springboard to work on that.
Yep.
I hope that our viewers and anybody out there that knows us or knows you, if they don't know their big why, we have to encourage them to chase that down and figure it out.
I love it.
They could even call
your why.
They could call you, and you could have a conversation with them about their big why.
Sure. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm an expert on it. I think I'm pretty good at my why, and I could just, relay the stories and the experiences that I've had to be able to keep myself motivated. But I do think that I really do like waking up in the morning and coming into work.
Well, if you do what you love, you don't work a day in your life.
That's and I know that's a cheesy saying, but it absolutely is correct. I stay late because I want to. I enjoy talking to people because I want to. It's just one of those things, and it's a wonderful life. It's a great way to live.
Hey, it's a wonderful life. I agree. I hope that everybody can be as happy as you and I are, because we're pretty happy, aren't we?
I would say so. But
clearly you're happy.
He would have been a lot happier if he'd learned his why 31 years ago. But he doesn't listen to me all the time.
I've known it. Okay. Hey, 702-434-4663 is a number you need to know so we can help you with your real estate needs. But we can also talk to you about your big why. Or I can help you plan some travel too, because I'm pretty good at that. She says, I don't know what my big why is, but I can travel. Let me tell you this. We just got back from Jamaica. Can you tell?
Well, with you, yes, but not necessarily with me. I wore sunblock. I actually protected my skin, unlike this guy over here.
This guy? No, I'm this guy. With George Hamilton? Am I George Hamilton?
Yes, you
Love
are.
at first bite. Life is, it's important to have fun and enjoy life.
Yes.
If you're not, boy, it sure seems like a waste of time, isn't it?
No, I agree. You got to enjoy life. And that's why it's kind of cheesy, but if you enjoy your job, then it's not really like work, and you can actually have a much better, more fulfilled life.
Well, thanks for all your input and insight on the big why and motivation. And I think we can all take that and help us to grow a little bit more today. And that's always the plan, is to get a little better every day.
I agree.
That's Thoughts for Rent, folks. Realtors keeping it real. Jenni McKenna, along with me, Max Zerflew. I took my glasses off so I can't see the button to where to stop it. So, Jenni, get ready to stop it when we're done.
I will.
Say goodbye, Jenni.
Goodbye, Jenni.
Have a great day. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Oh, there you go. Sound good? Okay, good. I'll pass over to Ireland. Here you go, Ken.
Thanks, Pops.